Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 4, Round 1 of Season 23, 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent tonight, Rock'n'Rolla, the Senator of Maul. So another big account. Let's get the hotbot comparison on screen, yeah? Let's get right to it. Wrong one. There it is. Back to here, to you. There we go. Alright. Alright, guys. First of all, how you guys doing? Good evening to you. Happy Wednesday, new week. And yet, hump day. Nice. Alright, so here we go. I'm having a great season, guys. 9-0 so far. We are on track for my very first undefeated season, so let's all hope that works out. I was ranked 44 at the time of the poll. I'm currently ranked 69, so we'll see where I'm at after my attacks. Stone 14, you're feeling groovy? All right, good. Glad to hear it. You say, get it, son. We're going to try. We're going to do our best. Season stats. He's got more offense wins in total than me. I have more undermans, more defends, and he has about 30 or so more clears. Yeah, Stone, I am killing it this season. It's going real well. Would that I could pull this off in 5 vs. 5. Trying to do that here next time. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a good feeling about the way things are trending lately. Anyway, yeah, top end of the account, he's actually just got a smidge more than me. I don't think it matters. In his top 80. Zetas. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy's got me by 24 Zetas. So, pretty solid. That's nice. Man, there are people out there that really dwarf me on that. It's a bummer. All right, so mods. I'm feeling pretty good about this situation. All right? So, I've got a bit more 6 dots, but I've got 3 more plus 25s, 20-ish more, 20 to 24s, about 20 more plus 20s. So the advantage isn't overwhelming, but it's there. I'm also similarly a little bit stronger in the 15 to 19 and plus 15 categories. He's got me beat on the 10 and 10 to 14 and then the offense percentage stuff. So he's got some good mods going on for him, but at the middle to top end, I've got a slight speed edge. So we'll see how that actually turns out on characters. Relic levels, I've got him by a bit, about 70, 72, something like that. We both have 2 Relic 9s. I have 35 Relic 8s to his 32. And that's about it as far as relics to talk about. Let's look at the top characters. Alright, so my Lord Vader, bigger, faster, more damage. My JMK, faster, but his has more damage and more survivability. My cat is crazy faster, 31 faster than his. His has more damage, mine has more life. Sith Eternal, mine's faster, his is really quite large. 190,000 is, you are big beast. However, 485 speed is pretty slow. I don't think it would matter for most of the counters where you use Sith Eternal Emperor. I don't think it would matter that he's 485 in 3 vs. 3, to be honest. Let's see, JML, so I am, hilariously faster. He's just not even trying for that. This is pure bulk. 160,000 protection is pretty brawny. Fortunately, if I had to do something near a JML, the speed would help. My potency is still greater than his tenacity, so my speed would help me get out first, even though he has, over 100% potency, which is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But a little slow for my taste. Let's see, about Rey here. Yeah, about 20 speed on his. About equal health. I have a slight edge on damage. Slacker, mine's 40 faster. A little bit more health. He has 800 more damage than mine. Gas, mine's faster, mine's a little bit more robust, not that much though. And he has like 100 more damage than mine, so small advantage. 352 DR. So, you know, this guy uses DR on attack and on defense. It's difficult to see where he's going to use it. I don't know if this is a true 352. If I see it on the board, though, I'm prepared. I think I have options. So, yeah. Let's think about this. Yeah, I mean, his DR is definitely serious at 352. Mine locked in at, well, at least that's what this comparison shows, is mine's 343. Key characters. My Watt's faster. His JKR is a little faster. Nothing too crazy in here. 320 speed Thrawn. More and more of my opponents have 320, 330 speed Thrawns. I wonder why they're clocked that fast. I think somebody's even told me, but I probably forgot. Yes, this GBA is really nice for 3 versus 3, favoring health. You know, you either stack health or stack protection on him. More protection makes GBA himself more robust. And you know that protection gets restored in part by using his second special. But in terms of giving stats over to Brute gains from the health, not from the protection. So, at least in terms of 3 versus 3, it's probably strictly always better to stack health. I didn't do that. I didn't bother to do that remod here for 3 versus 3, so do as I say, not as I do. Hey, Valor, how you doing? Good evening to you. By the way, guys, be sure to check out the Channel Point redemptions. I added some soundbite stuff, so you know, happy to see if it works. You know, hopefully it pops for you. I've got the stream muted on my end for obvious reasons, so you'll have to tell me if it works. Or maybe, no, it should play this. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it does through OBS. I'm open to whatever. All right, so 28s. Wow, does this guy got a mess of 28s, though, right? Top 5 mods are all 28s. I only have 2, and then 3 27s after. It's rough. All right, his top 5 plus speed. Darth Revan, of course. JMK, Lord Vader. Bacillashon Fallen at 320. Admiral Piett at 335. If he has that clock correctly, that's a pretty seriously fast Admiral Piett. And Bacillashon Fallen, you'd have to think, if this is a 350-something DR and BSF, they've got to be on that back wall somewhere, right? That's got to be the way it is. All right, well, let's move back on over to the main scene. We've got some things to break down, yeah? All right. So, we'll do a brief review of my defense. Rock and Rolla didn't respond when I reached out to see if he would be willing to, join us here on stream. So best of luck to him, as to all of our opponents. So we'll see how it goes for him. You've got GG. Let's actually enter the territory, yeah? Dooku, Droideka, Nest, Darth Maul, Sidious, and Marauder. GG, Zariss, and B2. Fin Poe. You guys know I've been running Nest Fin Poe, but you see I got him here with Dooku this time. And then we've got not Han. Hux, Lobster Trooper, and Faust. All right, and then we've got down here, we've got Gas Echo Arc, of course, CLS Chewpio C3PO, Lord Vader, Royal and Shore, Nute Jango B1, and DR BSF Malik. All right, enough about defense. Let's do offensive review. All right, so Bo-Katan, Sabine, and Canderous. Note, Relic 3 Sabine, Relic 2 Canderous, no Zeta on Canderous. It's not like a need to have. It's a nice to have, and it's a pretty it's a pretty sharp nice to have. Because there's always taunt flying around, and him having crit chance up and crit damage up is actually pretty serious. I'm into it. Sabine being Relic 3 is partially offset by having the Zeta. The Zeta's nice, so anyway, I have to think about what I'm going to do with that. You've got this Dengar team, right? And I have to remember Dengar's lead. It's something weird. Damage the healthiest enemy 10 times. It's not that weird, so yeah, just go after the tank like you would. wait, what was it? All enemies have minus 20% offense? Oh, that's not even that big of a deal. What's his payout? 25 speed, 60% chance to counter. So it's like it'll end up being a mass assist, an assisting scenario. Okay. Way the Cuzo, no Zetas, kind of leftover mods here. 236 speed. I'm not really worried about anything else. Okay, well, interesting. So yeah, Dengar, Boba, and Embo. Probably just gonna RJT that, guys. Because I didn't see my normal RJT bait out there. Well, let me put it this way. I have a different plan. You're gonna like this though. It's something I haven't tried before. We'll see how it works. Daka, Mother Talzin, and Nest. Weird team. I like it. Lest you have forgotten, Night Sister allies have plus 50% health and plus 50% defense. So she's a thick old girl now. 146,000 health at Relic 7. That's really great. I mean, I do like to have a little armor in the mix with mine, but if you're going to go health, go hard, do it well. This is beautiful. This is a crit avoidance arrow, my man, with a crit avoidance arrow. Oh man, this is a really interesting set. Okay, look at that flat health. Oh, that's gorgeous. Health here, yeah, another 500. Decent amount of speed too. What was the speed? 242. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid for an old Daka. Old girl's got some moves. All right, so you got Rex, Bad Batch, Echo, and Zariss. Kind of an interesting team, right? I think it's very valuable, or I mean, the pieces are pretty valuable, so you'd think it should hold, but I'm thinking that Padme, Ahsoka, and JKA is going to take this out. Once I have a healing immunity down, it doesn't matter whether I'm critting people. I'm just going to kill them. Okay, so Balor's saying that it's anti-Malik, and you know what, though? I saw from PrimeBot that this guy's entire defense was set at once. So that means that he allowed... No, he didn't roll it over. He just literally set it so quickly that PrimeBot just registered it all as one massive number. So I'm thinking he didn't scout. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying here, Balor. This apparently... this apparently does stop the solo Malik. Yeah, and because of the healing immunity from Echo. Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. But anyway, this guy quickly loaded in his defense, and if he's setting this team to be anti-Malik, he must not have scouted me. Because I've not been doing Malik on offense so far this season. And it does dismay me a little bit that had I tried to do that, this guy would have cut me off. But I don't know. It's not going to be the exploit that he thinks it is. Wow, Hotbot can sideload GA defense by preset, just like moving in mods. Wow. Oh, I didn't know that, guys. Man, I super underutilize Hotbot. I've got a great subscription through my guild. Shout out Shadowlands Vanguard. It's a great subscription, and I just use it to swap loadouts in the most primitive sense. I should probably do more. Anyway, interesting team. And then this is a BAM Kuiil IG-11. Let's take a quick check about what we're dealing with. Looks like decent modding, though. Solid health. Okay, pretty fast. 10,000 damage at Relic 7. That's okay. Yeah, 10.5 is a pretty solid damage number, I would say. Yeah, this is a pretty well modded BAM. What's the deal with Kuiil? 331. Yeah, good thing that my bounty hunter counter doesn't require me to be faster, right? Balor says that, wow, Hotbot will even, load in, like preload in your, not preload in, but like simultaneously mass load in your fleets. And you can do fleet presets in hot utils. That's nice. Yeah, whereas CG will not does not have such a thing. built into the native interface. That is a very fair point. By the way, guys, you remember that old rum, that old spiced rum that I was alluding to the other night that I said I'd have to go dig up and drink? I found it. I found it. All right. All right. So, yeah, 331, and then I'm sure, yeah, okay, health modded, IG. Yeah, this is pretty solid. This is pretty robust. I like it. It's actually pretty decent modding on that team. Okay, so that's the top wall. There's a good deal of stuff going around. Nope, don't want to go there. All right, let's talk about this bottom wall. So my opponent is pretty predictable about using 4 Galactic Legends, 4 to 5. He's set as little as 1 GL on defense a few times this season, but he set 2 enough of the time that I base my planning around 2. And so here it is. He typically sets in this fashion, based on scouting, that people are clearing in the first 5 teams Lord Vader and Rey. Yes, my wife was up here, and she took a swig of my drink, thinking that it was Diet Pepsi because it's the mere can sitting next to the glass. Looks innocuous enough. But she picked it up, took a swig, and went. So, yeah, it didn't sell for her. All right, Balor said his opponent usually sets 0 GLs all 3 weeks that you scouted. Today against you, he set them all, and Gas and Maul. I mean, either it was about you directly, Balor, or it wasn't about you at all, and the guy's like, I just don't have time. I'm on a business trip for the next, 2 days or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it's really crazy when somebody breaks their pattern like that. You can't do anything about it, though. And I think you and I spoke about it earlier, so I think you've got a strategy. I definitely think you have a path forward to victory. Because, even though you didn't plan on him setting that kind of defense, you have tools to clear, and he just probably doesn't. He just doesn't. He can't. Yeah, you're still mad, though. I get it. It is kind of crappy. I mean, that's, you want to feel rewarded for scouting, right? I mean, you're putting in the effort. You want it to have some kind of relationship to reality. Yeah, I know you got it, Balor. You're going to be fine. All right, so we got Lord Vader, Royal, and Maul up front. Definitely thinking about throwing a tank in there along with Slacker and Watt, because I remember the last time I did it. Do you guys know if it's still safe to do just Slacker Watt against this with Maul? It just doesn't seem like a good idea to me when I can get a healing immunity stuck on me by Lord Vader, right? Or does he do a healing immunity? I forget. I know JMK does, but I forget if I'm improperly ascribing that to Lord Vader. Let's see. It was going to be this one if it did it. Yep, it flicked buff immunity and healing immunity for 2 turns. So, healing immunity plus, Maul popping off with his, 5 special thing. That seems like a bad idea. You want to check the damage and the speed? Alright, TJ, we can do that. First, let's check the mod types. Protection, 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 protection. This is actually pretty smart, right? Okay, yes, this is brawny. I like it. 318 speed's decent. 9,000 offense when you don't have an offense primary is pretty solid. I can't say it's bad. And the Anguish stacks are going to be extreme, man. He's going to have some solid ones. So, what do you guys think? What do you think in your experience? What would you do here? TJ, Balor, Stone. I see we got 11 people out there. Feel free to chat if this is your first time in. Please say hi. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. I know you have other options for streamers to watch on Twitch, so thank you for flying. Tassinix Gaming. Alright, so yeah, the scary one can be Maul, says TJ. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm just going to throw in, Crew in there. And let Crew eat the deletion from Maul. I think that's going to be the game plan. Yeah, that's exactly. You use Crew for safety, so I think I'm going to have the same crutch. Matter of fact, let me pen that in on the sheet before I get ahead of myself and forget. Okay. GG Magna BB8. I think we'll be able to take this out with Mother Talzin, guys. CLS Chewpio C3PO. So here's the thing. This person knows how to mod this team. 300 plus speed, decent life total, 100% tenacity starting. And then with that Zeta on Learn Control, plus 100% tenacity, 200% tenacity. You will not be debuffing this young man until he does the stance. Furthermore, that 100% tenacity is going to be fed into this gentleman. So we'll call it 40% tenacity, right? So you're looking at 117%, no, sorry. Yeah, 119% tenacity, something like that. So I was really super concerned about doing the RJT thing here. We've had high tenacity opponents before that I was able to still beat with RJT, but I think I either lost somebody or it went rough. It wasn't easy. I also recall at least one time, and I think it was early in the season, that I got unexpectedly blown out by a CLS. So I was talking to my guildmate and friend of the stream, Sasha Isha, who recommended a very brilliant counter to me. I haven't had the chance to try it anywhere, so you and I are going to experiment on that together. Let me get in my stream voice. All right, there we go. Switch that over. All right, there we go. All right, so you have a rather standard Rey team. I was worried about this because in this guy's history, he's shown a willingness to set Rey armor and L3. And if you saw round 2 of last week against Jedi Master Adastra, she set a really monstrous defense, by far the most difficult defense we've had to fight this season. And I had to use Rey Han Chewie to beat the Rey Armor L3, and it was close. I mean, I think it had to be that comp and the right decisions in the right order. Anything less than that, and I'm pretty sure it would have ended up being a timeout. I also think I probably still got a little lucky, too, because in the end, Armor did eventually take a turn where she did put the 3 stack on L3. So we have that going for us. Anyway, I don't have to deal with that here. I'm surprised. I'm grateful. It's going to be a pretty straightforward battle with C. Now, this gas I'm actually concerned about. I haven't fought a gas on somebody else's defense. I guess people really like gas on offense these days. I'm surprised because I think he's better than ever on defense. Anyway, interesting modding. So protection primary here. So you would be thinking, okay, he's got protection primaries all around. Nuh-uh. Offense triangle, offense cross, and then protection circle. So that makes sense. You can see that he's got decent health, pretty respectable protection, not for being not full protection primaries. Being about 100,000 health is okay, yeah. It makes sense because he doesn't have, speed primary from his arrow. So potency's decent. Crit damage is minimal, not having that triangle for it. Decent amount of added tenacity, but probably not enough to stop anybody that we were really caring about doing debuffs. 10,500 damage, with 100,000 protection, 67,000 life is actually pretty solid. But remember, I think it's kind of a paper tiger without having that crit damage triangle. Because the 10,000 number doesn't mean as much as it would otherwise. Because you need to have that big punch on that opening move, right? Let me see here. You convert Belor. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a couple minutes, guys. I got on a tangent there, but Belor, you were saying you converted to Bad Batch versus. Let me guess what you were talking about. Bad Batch versus the CLS, I'm guessing. Hunter, Ecker, and a properly modded tech will go through that team easily. TJ, you're saying loving the Thridian comp. Used it today. Get 53, 54 regardless of setup. Thridian? What is What is Thridian? I think we're probably talking about the same thing here for dealing with CLS. I think we probably are. Anyway, so yeah, it's gas at the bottom, and I'm actually kind of sweating about what to do about this one, guys. You know, I fought Draz earlier in the season, and he recorded his battles and was kind enough to show me, the video of that fight. And in it, he used Traya Han Chewie against my gas and pulled out a 48. So it wasn't a priceless work of art, but it didn't require anything super serious, aside from depriving me of, Traya, which I like that triumvirate team. It works pretty well. Yes, TJ, we are talking about the same thing. Yes, Thrawn, Gideon, and Storm. Yes, that is the game plan. So anyways, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what to do here, because here's what I did. I kind of, Belor, you got caught off guard by your opponent doing something crazy in week 4. And if you're going to do something crazy, you do it in week 4, because there's no way to anticipate it. So I was thinking perhaps this guy would set as many 3GL as 3GLs on defense. Zareth called out this Thrawn Gideon Storm counter during his streams that he got from one of his people, and it's awesome. And I mean, if it's being lauded by several people that I know in my guild and from outside my guild, I'm willing to believe it's awesome. And I think I understand the turn order, so we'll see if I don't screw it up. But anyways, guys, I have JML. I have like JML, let's say Cam Shock T, to deal with this gas. So if I needed to, I could do that, because I don't expect a GL in the back. But if there is one, now I'm caught off guard. Or I risk doing something Han Chewie and a cleanup. Now I could do Kira Han Chewie. I've got a Relic 7 Kira with the Zeta, so she's decently punchy. I've got the Relic 5 Wedge. I have Traya. I have Bam. Bam Han Chewie is really nice, but I don't want to lose Bam Kuiil IG-11, because that is just a B-team deleter, you know? So anyway, I'm going to get started here on one of these, but I do want to get your opinions on what you would do against gas. Not Galactic Legend related, because I already know I can JML it. So interested in all your clever counters, because I've done some looking into it today, and there isn't a lot that doesn't start wading into territory that I don't want to go into. So, all right, combat music. Let's get this started. All right, who are we gonna do first? Who's on first? Let's have CLS. We're gonna do this, guys. I wanna have this one done. So it's Thrawn, Moff Gideon, and our boy Stormtrooper. All right, combat music start. All right. So the game plan here with this one is going to be to fracture CLS and then just focus down Chewpio, then finish CLS. And we will use Moff Gideon's turn meter removal / assist targeting Chewpio at the start of the battle. That'll get us rolling. And we should be able to control the fight by using the Thrawn leadership special to keep cycling turns. It also counts as a special, so it's going to remove turn meter from both Thrawn and the victim of his fracture. Solid stuff. I can't wait to see how this one goes. Do I have CLS for offense, TJ? I do not. I have him set on the front. CLS Han Chewie has cleared one for you. I have done that myself in the past too. I have done CLS Han Chewie. But CLS Chewpio C-3PO is just so irreplaceably effective on defense. I just haven't been able to part with it. I do know that I can do that, but I'm just going to type this in the chat so that you kind of know my options to throw in with Han Chewie. So, options to throw in with Han Chewie. How do I create a poll? Couldn't I just do this in a more intelligent way? Somebody tell me how to do that, and I will do that. Where's a button? There's got to be some kind of button. Quick actions, plus quick actions. Manage your poll. This must be it. Ask your community questions. Okay, manage poll. New poll. Aha, we've got it. Okay. Who to lead Han, Chewie against R8, Gas, Arc, and 5s. So note that it was 5s in there, guys. Not Gas, Arc, Echo. Gas, Arc, 5s. That's why I was thinking to use JML, because I don't know. I don't know that there's time to burn down both 5s and Arc before the stand-up, because you don't want 2 sit-downs from Anakin, right? I mean, that just seems like a bad idea. So, Gas, Arc, 5s. So, who to lead Han, Chewie? So, we have Bam, we have Traya, we have Wedge, we have Kira. Is there anybody else I should be thinking of to lead? Bam, Traya, Wedge, Kira. I don't think there's going to be anybody better than these. Allow additional votes. Sure. We will put that up for 5 minutes because I'm about to do a battle. So that should theoretically do that. All right, you like JKL on Gas. Tell me more about that, Stone, because I have JKL reserved, so I'm interested in hearing about that. All right, guys, let's get underway. Tell me more about that, though, Stone. Okay, so we target Chewpio. We do the big call. Got the reset in. All right, we're going to stay targeted. Defense up. That seems reasonable. Yes. We do the armor shred here, because that is our target. Oh, that's not good. He wasn't supposed to take a turn, I suspect, so that's probably not a good thing. How are we to do this now? Well, we still need to do the fracture here.
My goodness, your skills are quite impressive.
Okay, it's some kind of sweep. It's not ideal, guys. What to do from here? So, the turns already have been cycled. That's what's kind of bum here, right? Dispel all debuffs, I say, and then gain. Dispel all debuffs. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're already in some kind of trouble. What's this gonna do? Gain 1 stack of insight. I'm down with it. We probably want to cycle the turn over this way, right? Let's keep this going. Gosh, we're 3 turns out from this. Yeah, we're not doing much for damage, are we? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Taz?
Hey, what's going on, man? How's it going?
All right, I can walk you through it, buddy. This
all right,
is
we got 3 minutes,
easy.
33 seconds. Let me go ahead and put it up on stream live for you here in Discord. Good to see you, TJ, by the way. Thanks for popping in. All right.
Had to come in, man.
I am at your disposal.
All right. Go ahead. Fracture CLS again.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
2 stack armor.
Yep. Just keep tacking them down.
Yeah. So yeah, I figured it had to be like a whittling.
It is. Go ahead.
Do the reset.
Yep.
I can do the taunt here. Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Do the days.
Days. You're on it.
Okay. Didn't land the days. That's, well, I mean,
Special.
Can hardly be surprised. Special, yeah.
Certainly lucky that you're
Okay. Sweet. Right. Basic.
Special.
Special, yeah. Full 3rd shred. My God.
Yep.
We are just making a mess of this guy.
Nope. It gets easier. I know it looks like it, but trust me,
All
you're
right, do the
good.
dispel.
Yep. Special.
Yeah, we're in heap trouble otherwise. Swap.
Swap. Gideon. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Special. Or
Yep.
basic.
No. Just do the special.
Okay. Special it is. Rip.
Yep. Pull that turn mariner.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. Hit him with the fracture.
Well,
yep.
we're gonna miss if I do that, so I'm just gonna basic.
There you go.
All right. Fracture again over here. Is this gonna miss
Yep.
though?
Nope.
Hey.
Your skills are quite
Okay, that's the third rip. Yeah. Jeez.
You're alright. Just
We're
you got it.
having some trouble here. Yeah.
You're okay. Just keep going for it. Because CLS is stuck, so it doesn't even matter. Swap tournament with Gideon.
We're certainly lucky that you're.
I don't know, man.
Fracture. Hit him.
Yeah. We're working to it. Do the reset.
Yeah, do the reset.
Okay. Armor shred or daze.
Do the shred. You need to get rid of him.
Hell
You
yeah.
gotta get this. Just keep running.
Yeah.
He's about to go.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Will we at least? We're gonna miss. Stupid.
As your skills
Wasn't
Nah, you're good. Just keep running for it.
Wasn't looking. We're in trouble though. Okay.
Go on. All right, all in.
Okay.
Fracture.
Yeah, gotta give it to the auto gods.
Yeah, he's done, man. There's nothing he can do
I'm
days
hoping
and.
so. I'm hoping it's 30 seconds to
Oh no, you're good.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling good. Come on, finish it. Oh
There
man,
it is.
53. Oh
Told you.
God.
Love
I'll
it,
tell
man.
you what. I'm glad I gave that pull 5 minutes. I'll say that.
But yeah. It looks like because of the tenacity and everything else, it was trying to be a more challenging fight. But it looks risky. But man, it is so
It
consistent.
was real bad. Geez, we almost had to do what, like almost 5 armor shreds to get Chewpio down.
I think I've even gotten up to
boss.
6 or 7. I think I had a defense modded Chewpio
man.
that I ran into where it took me literally 6 to 7 shreds. But by the time we were done, there's nowhere to go.
Right on. Well, wow. I mean, yeah, it's really impressive. I'm really happy to have used it. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the walkthrough.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I gotta come look for the perfect run.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to go for it. So thank you. I mean, the assist is very much appreciated. Couldn't do it without you. All right. Let's see. Mother Talzin, Old Daka, and Spirit. You're welcome to stay, TJ. By the way, stay or go. My opponent won't be joining us, so it's
Cool.
up to you. Do what you want to do.
I'm already done, man. My sweat match is already over. I ended up winning mine tonight.
Hey.
I said some tricky stuff. So Team
Yeah?
Shadow 11's for the win.
Hey, congratulations, man. What's the record now?
Oh, dude, I'm not making Kyber, so I'm having fun. So let's put it like that.
Oh, okay, man. Sorry to hear that. I hear
Oh
you.
no, it's okay. You know how it goes, like certain the RNG and all the good stuff like that. Man, everybody I got was million+ lifetimes. Really great modded. It's like, and it's just how it goes. So it's no one to hate on it. It's just gonna be what it is, right?
Right on. Hey,
So-
Absolution, did that sound alert work for you? Okay, this is the one that I would want to stun. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Might as well do this. It's gonna miss, but you already have Plague, so you're gonna die. Oh, it didn't miss. Alright, cool then. Okay, yes. Dispel basic.
I think even with the miss, it's still the Plague's still gonna do the job, right? So it's still
let's
gonna
go
take the
ahead
damage
and
in.
Do a res. That's fine by me. Let's pass. Yeah. This is going well. Oh yeah, this is going splendidly. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Did we get the chance to do another good heal? I don't know. I don't want to give him a chance to serve this. 49 it is. Not a priceless work of art, but it will do.
Well, you didn't need zombie, so to not need zombie on that's a pretty solid way to do it.
Oh yeah. Zombie will say is reserved. All right, we've got that one through. Ray Holdo R2. So, Holdo and R2 don't really offer anything that's going to impede armor from getting a 2-stack of Beskar onto Sith Eternal Emperor. So I can just go in with Sith Eternal and armor, and we're okay. Sound like a plan to you, TJ?
I'm only looking at it how fast is that R2? I'm wondering. I mean, it would be first move is going to be the
smoke.
They're going to cloak everybody. Yeah, it's going to be the smoke. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't get to run.
I mean, I'm
Oh no, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, 275 plus 30, right? 305.
Yeah, nah, you'll be good.
Yeah, my armor is still faster.
Oh, yeah. No, because that's not enough for a 2-turn swipe, right? So as long as you don't get that 2-turn swipe, you're going to be fine.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's for sure that armor will get 1 turn before Rey gets her 3rd turn. And it's her 3rd turn where she's going to execute somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, nothing really scary for me to look at here on Holdo. So, yeah.
No.
Okay. All right, we're going to do it. Armor. Let's get up in here. So, yeah, chat, we had only one person vote on the poll, but the one person who voted did say to use BAM. So, I'll think about that. Why is the kitty 10K now? Dearest wife of mine, I had to just adjust around the channel point pricing just to fit in these new sound alerts that I've added. I can change them again. I'm not married to any one of those pricings. I'm married to you, so I can make something work. I know a guy, but also, you know, I'm also not trying to chase the cat every stream. So 10K does have a certain appeal to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get underway here. Yes, the sound alerts aren't doing it for you, my dear. Sorry for that, though, my love. Alright, let's go ahead and link Rey and Holdo. And I'm sure I'm glad I figured out how to add a poll to my stream. Okay, so we can't afford to be greedy. We just do the 2-stack on C, and we're pretty much locked in now for the win. We just gotta be patient. Alright, armor served her purpose. And you see, had we tried to go for the 3rd stack, we would have been...
Yeah, it would have never gone through.
Gruesomely punished. We're pretty close to our charge here, notice, so I'm actually going to relink... Well, I can't get at R2, so I'm actually going to wait until R2 is exposed. Like now-ish. Yeah, it's going to be good to do the relink here, because I'm going to want to do the protection restore after Rey's ultimate goes through, and then it'll be time for me to transform right after. Back to you. Yeah, that's a big, juicy hit. Alright. Alright, now that we're topped off. Oof. Okay. Transform. And Bazap. And auto.
Oh, yeah.
Have the Rey armor teams been giving you trouble this season?
Me being greedy is what it's done. It's not against anything else. Like doing the remodding. We talked about it when I first matched you, right? And then I went through the remod on it, and it's just me being greedy. Me thinking I can get to the 3rd, and instead of just taking the 2nd and calling it a day, and then that's what it's been doing. So it's like that's my own ignorance is bliss moment.
I got you. All right, so our clear numbers are not that great here so far, guys. We're 49, 53, and 50, but we are one-shotting, so got that going for us, which is neat. All right, Slacker.
Oh, I say you also got a lot in the tank too, though. So while it may not be the best numbers, your whatever's coming at the back wall, I think, is going to be a lot safer.
Oh, gosh.
Than you go and risk it for the biscuit right now.
God help him. God help him if he should get to that back wall. Oh, we just had something chime off. We have 2 follow. Oh my God, we just got a raid. Oh, I don't have a raid alert sound set up. Damn it. I knew I forgot something. All right, well, thank you so much, Wolf. Thank you for raiding with 27 viewers. Thank you so much. Yes. Pure and Alley surprise. It's stalling time. Good. I'm happy to stall the stream to welcome everybody. Hello, Daka. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Evo the Extraordinary, good to see you. Hey, Wolf, how did the match go? Tell me all about it. Let's hear it. Zoloft Zebra, raid. Yes, Mike Monkey with surprise, something I shouldn't repeat. Let's check out the follows. We've got Ram Bam. Hey, man, thank you so much for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you. Piranali, thank you so much for the follow. And Evo, the Extraordinary, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, no, you lost by 4, Wolf? Oh, man, that's tough. That is tough.
Yeah, but those are the best matches.
Yeah. Okay.
The really sweaty
check
one.
Check this out. His opponent had 6 GLs to his own 4. That's a pretty damn good showing, man. Good job. Losing by 4 or 3 to a team like, or to a setup like that. Well done. All right, let's get underway. Okay, yeah, he was 4 banners short of the victory. Okay, we got to do tank tech out to slacker. That's really the one true rule of this endeavor. Okay, we do this. Yes. And bad stuff starts to happen to everybody else. All right, we'll put the health tech out onto crew. We'll go ahead and sweep on the Royal Guard, get that doubling of the siphon. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we can't move over just yet. No reason to do anything but basic and sustain our taunt. We have. Let me think about this. There's a benefit to hitting somebody. If they're stunned, deal damage again. So let's take the money and run. Even though I do want to go after Maul.
Here come. Yeah, I was gonna say, but Maul's about to hit you with the 5 stack, so that's where it's like you're.
Boom, boom. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's what you had to get rid of. That's the reason why.
And here I go, getting to do the 2-turn stun. Stuff I super did not want Slacker to have to deal with. Now we're taking away his mastery. We're moving into a good position. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I mean, this is not good, but the rest of it's good.
No, you're safe, man.
Yeah,
that closeout, the match is wrapped up basically.
Yeah, with Maul out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Wolves, and then there's Dagger. Man, Dagger's been having a tough time this season with opponents that just don't want to play the game. He's had auto sets and FU defenses and all of it. So, I sympathize. But anyway, let's hear about Wolf. So he says, yeah, shit happens. Opponent saved all 4 GLs for offense, so it was super efficient, and I'm prone to messing around instead of being efficient. Jeez. Yeah, that is tough, sir.
That's the man after my own heart right there.
Yep, I hear it. Alright, let's keep up the sweeps. We're still going after Royal here. Let's pay attention to the fight. Alright, so we got this done. Yeah, we're in real good shape, guys. I'll do a basic here and then do the sweep. Why not take the extra 10? Okay. Alright, 250 is a really nice number. Let's roll. Let's roll. But yeah, sorry to hear about how that went for you, Wolf. Better luck in the next round. I hope you go 2-1. But yeah, I know what it is to get stonewalled like that, and it's been a while since I've had that situation, but I still remember it. I remember those days.
Listen, you've had a pretty straight run, man. You've had a pretty solid lineup the whole
this
season.
I have just been smashing and crashing. It's been great.
Yeah. See, I'm happy to see it too. Those are always the good ones.
I appreciate that, man. I mean, it's you were around for the JMA battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, was that not crazy? That was the most difficult defense I think I faced in I don't know how long.
I actually missed that stream, but I went back and watched it because I've faced her before, and she is so damn tough. Her stuff is so bonkers. If like you're not prepared for it and you're not ready to go for the fight and get sweaty, it's gonna be one hell of a match, and you're gonna struggle. So I had to watch it all. I had to go back and watch the whole fight because I was like, that is awesome to see.
By the way, guys, for all the people that are here from the raid, let me spam to you my channels and whatnot. So there's my Discord. Feel free to join. Since my opponent hasn't already attacked, I'll update in my announcements channel tomorrow how this round resolves. My YouTube. So I'm actually behind. I haven't uploaded last week yet. I will do that. I am so very sorry. I've been very busy with a whole bunch of really good, positive, real-life stuff. but it's been time consuming, so I haven't gotten it. Yes, Lord Vader did his job. I may have won, but he stole so many banners. That's the beauty of him. Fair enough. I mean, at least in threes, I know people can JML him too. I haven't pulled it off yet. I haven't tried to pull it off yet, but I mean, this slacker Watt thing is just so dependable. You don't want to take risks and having to two-shot GLs. So, you know. Okay, and then yes, I already did ping my YouTube, Dagger. All right, so fine, you can do it twice. It's all right. Yes, now you're doing it again. Yes. Okay, stop it, Dagger. Why are you just spamming the channel? What are you doing? Why do you do this? Thank you, wife. Yes, I didn't catch the YouTube or Discord links. But also, thank you so much for watching and following the stream. Subscriptions are always welcome through Twitch. I also have a Patreon where I have a variety of services available. Feel free to check that out. I appreciate anybody looking through that. I'm making up a Patreon slide that I'll be having starting out for my streams. I do have a couple Patreons now. Very grateful to have them. I want to have them up by name. I'm going to get that squared away real soon. God, why? What? Yes, Stone. Sorry, there's no link for the OnlyFans. The OnlyFans, that's a private service. You can DM me on Discord if you want to get access to that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this gas thing. What are you thinking here, TJ? So I was talking about something Han Chewie or going after it with JML and paying the blood price.
I think that's what he's trying to make you do. I think he's trying to force it. If you had the CLS, that would have been the safer bet. It's obviously the less... What is that?
Well, this guy deliberately tried to shake stuff up on me. So that's what I see this as, because it's an unconventional split of the 501st. But he did that kind of throughout. All of these defenses, like on both walls, well, except for like the really standard ones, are kind of variations that he hasn't really done. So he's deliberately trying to throw me off more than he has any particular grand strategy behind it. He just doesn't want me to fit in the pattern.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, wife. I don't have an OnlyFans, but you know where I live, you know where I sleep. You can always get the real deal for free. You don't even have to pay. Okay, yes. Dagger, just fantastic. You're just wonderful. A wonderful person in chat, aren't you? All right, so, but yeah, what are you thinking then? Because I mean, this is a pretty well balanced gas. This fives, I'm concerned about. All
right, so that's what I thought it was too, and that's how I was trying to look at the character. So, all right, so
really high protection, but check this out.
Arnold did this.
Very high armor, 78%.
Arnold did this, and he could not drill down that fives. That fives was the key, basically, to his loss, and then Arc is just gonna punch through you. Yeah. You need to be careful of that.
Oh right, okay, wait, I gotta scroll up and see. Stone was talking about JKL, and I completely forgot about it. What did he say that was? JKL, Hoda, and maybe GK. Do I have GK? Let's consider this. Okay, Stone, tell me about how those turns need to roll. Let me hear all about that. So it was JKL, Hoda, and GK. All right. We got this set in the chamber, sir. Let's hear all about it. Tell me all about it. I'm gonna do JKL, Hoda, GK. I mean, this is going to be awesome if it works. This seems a pretty decent price to pay for gas. JKL is really powerful, so I'm okay with this. All right, Evo the Extraordinary says, so on one of my accounts, I reminded my remodded, I assume, remodded my JTR specifically to counter CLS Chewpio. My opponent didn't even place it. I was really looking forward to that battle too. Yeah, Evo. I did this Thrawn, Gideon, and Stormtrooper counter to a very well, tenacity modded CLS Chewpio C3PO, and thankfully I had TJ here to shed the light on the finer points during the fight. But it worked pretty smoothly, and I think if I were a little more practiced in it, and I didn't take up so much time kind of sweating it, I think I could have gotten a 54, but I got a 53. So, for flubbing my way through it, and for using those characters, which very often don't get used for me in 3 versus 3, wow, what a value trade, right?
And I'll tell you, it goes on other accounts as well. So that was one other good thing. It actually is a very strong team versus a lot of different comps.
That surely has to be the highest value trade for it, though, right? Or is there something even juicier?
I'm trying to think if I've gone through anything else. I've gone through, I think, a JKL or something like that. But I think CLS, yeah, because it's so common. Everybody's using it. Like, I'm not even putting it on defense now. I'm usually keeping it off because it is easily to use characters that don't get used anywhere else. And everybody put CLS on the front wall. So knowing that, and then having Zariss and more popular guys, streamers using it now. Arnold's using it now too, so it's going to go out there. CLS is going to basically go by the wayside because it doesn't matter your setup; it's going to burn. Yeah. It's just how much time does it take?
Right. Yeah. I think I think that's clever. I think that's going to push a new evolution in that team because this high tenacity thing's kind of been meta for months and months now.
Yeah.
Okay. So Stone is saying that use GK to call assist on 5s once gas is sat down. Use stun accordingly. So, the stun, I assume, we'll use to, while gas is down to freeze up the troopers while we're trying to pound through them. So I'm assuming, though, my Hoda is going to go first in the battle. Does Hoda use the JKL, lead ability?
Yeah, he will.
Okay. So...
Yeah, it's just Old Republic who can't.
Okay, so then Hoda will do his master's training on the second turn. We don't use the GK assist until gas is sat, and we use that to mass down on 5s.
It's a solid comp, man, and it's not a lot of usage. So he's right. If you get this to go, which you're faster, by all means, it should work.
Well, and my JKL is set up to be elite. He is Stone Age slow.
Oh, so you're a powerhouse then?
Yeah, these guys just took an absolute dirt nap. They are never going to do anything again. It seems like stun seems prudent here. I see no reason why not. I don't need to do the dispel. I haven't taken any of the day's stuff for gas, so let's do that. Okay, counter this onto JKL. It's obvious. Let's see, we still haven't taken that hit, but we don't want to use the assist here. That's what we were told not to do. So, basic. Gotta take our lumps on that. Seems like a good time for a strong heal. Foresight would be welcome. Basic, and then we take the counter, unfortunately. Basic. Let's think about this. We're not long off. I would like to save the size of that hit, but yeah, let's save the size of that hit. All right. Now we do another one of these, right? Yeah, onto 5s. That seems like a good call. We're gonna basic here because I don't need to use that middle ability yet. We do the call. We've saved it for this purpose. Okay. We do this onto GK now. All right. So far so good, but that protection's looking pretty scary, right?
That big hit.
Yeah, we got a big hit. We'll put it on Hoda, who will make
good use
of the speed. I think we're in really good-looking shape here, guys.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We'll still just basic here. He's got to use an ability sometime. We've done a great job of stone aging him, though. I'll say that. Basic.
Well, in your force, that's keeping it clutch for you.
Yes, that has been solid.
I think Stone called a great one. This was an awesome.
Stone.
Awesome
that's
use.
Twice. Stone was the one that turned me on to like the Bastila Ezra Old Ben counter that just craps on a whole bunch of different B teams. Stone's come through. Stone's got some hot tips. Check out
That was
Stone.
a great one.
Stone, do you stream? Because if I'm not putting you on, I need to do that. Oh man, Absolution just going ham. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, man. Absolution.
And thank you, Absolution.
OG
I saw that.
Absolution is my OG day 1 subscriber. He's been there since the beginning, so appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the gifts. Outstanding. Yes, you post on YouTube, Stone. You please get at me on Discord, DM me. Let me, you know, I want you to be able to promote your videos on my server. Like, you're helping out the stream. You're helping me out. Like 52s on a gas with a team that I had reserved to crush like an A team.
And no GL,
gas, not like an S tier team. Like this is really solid result. So thank you, man. Let me do anything I can to put you on. Yes.
I know your guy sees that. He's going to be disappointed you didn't use more. That was a great safety net.
I would be looking at this carefully if this happened to me. I would definitely be surprised. All right, guys, we've paid the blood price and gotten through the bottom wall. No GLs, and we managed to save our JML. So we have the opportunity to trivialize something. Let's pen down what we have to fight here. Let's actually check the Resistance Hero Finn real quick, though. I'm curious. 312, well in range of Imperial Troopers, ladies and gentlemen. 292, pretty decently fast, but it's a speed set, so I'm not overwhelmingly surprised. Yeah, all these stats are pretty standard, nothing crazy. But he does have the Leadership Zeta, which is, a pretty rare duck. Because people got that no, they didn't get it refunded, right? People were hot about that for a while.
No, they got it refunded.
Oh, they did get it refunded? Oh,
yeah. Old school Finn. Yeah, they got it refunded. But I love that. I still love that that Zeta. I had to put it back on, man. It's such a solid one to have.
Yeah, like who do you get? Like, I don't feel like the exposed stuff gets any value from this comp. So who do you use Finn with that you get value out of that lead?
No, but if you're doing like go more to the 5v5, right? If you're going to the 5v5 and you can go old school matches, and then if you got your fast enough Poe on there to slow it down, old school rules still apply. You can still get clutch wins with some of the older comps. And once it starts, it doesn't stop. It just depends on what you're going against.
I got you. Okay, Gideon, Dark, and Shore. This is an uncommon find. We haven't seen this before. Let's have a look at what this is spec'd out as. So, speed and health. Pretty good life pool, you know, over 120k total. Damage, blah, blah, blah. Armor.
Definitely not doing it for the lead.
Yeah, certainly not. But the speed is 353, so very, very powerful speed. This might be our GL counter that we do.
He's expecting the Shore, the pre-taunt, to give him time to do that first swipe and then be able to try to reset the TM.
Yep. Well, that won't help against JML, that's for damn sure. New Django B1, so you know what we're going to be doing for that, guys. That is JKR Jolee GMY. Wait, is that what I've been using? I think that is what I've been using. It's been working for me.
I'll tell you what now. I got done with GL Nute. I don't do it anymore. I just Malik him. Malik is a solid 56 consistently across the board. It takes it up, it takes the hits, and it keeps on going.
See, if I'm scouting you, though, that means that I'm going to put down the new team that's going to make you do it. I'm just not putting it down bottom front.
Right. But most people haven't been paying attention to that. Even with the scouts on it, they've still been trying to do that up front to think that's going to sway me because I'm waiting for it, right? Malik's going to pull that or generally Hux. I mean, it's something that's going to be a nuisance, so I don't want to deal with it anymore or have to think about it.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to definitely JKR that new team. That'll be like a 53. Dooku Droidica B2 is okay. I should be able to shut it down, though. That's probably a good candidate for that Bastila team that I was talking about from Stone. Stone's got some sharp ideas, guys.
So I'll tell you another one if you ever get it up enough. The one I use for all crews, and I think I told you about it before, Tess, it is Baz, it is Ezra, but I put Kanan. So my Kanan's R7.
Yeah.
You stack him with that, he can take so many hits, and it just keeps on going. So I've been able to clean up so many things, and it's not a lot of usage, right?
And
So
what was
Ezra's doing the
what was
damage and
team?
stacking.
Ezra Kanan under whose lead?
It's under Bass. So the only
Bass
thing
Law, okay.
oh yeah, because now they got the taunt, and then you got the TM swap going back and forth. Kanan feeds the Foresight. The Foresight speeds the TM up. She's gonna give him the boost, and then Kanan offsets his stuff to the Phoenix.
Yes, yeah, that sounds powerful. I mean, do you have the Zeta on Kanan?
I do. I love my Phoenix. So I said I have an
I do
R7
not
Ezra
have
and an
that
R7
Zeta.
Kanan.
I mean, that's long term, probably something I'm gonna
Right.
do.
But I think regardless under Bass, it takes away from that, right? It doesn't need it. It doesn't matter. It's going to do the job anyway, because if you build him thick, he's just going to stay there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that. Then, yeah, we're going to do Veers, Piett, Dark against that. All right, how does my plan change? Who should... Where am I going to apply Triumvirate? Yes, that's where. Okay, so that means that I can do Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, and... I don't know, Wrecker or Tech against Asajj, Spirit, and Zombie. We can check how they're modded, but it shouldn't matter.
So Evo, I like Padme too, but honestly, people still be putting BAM and all that on defense. So I just take Padme. I don't even look twice. I just take Padme in there for an easy 53. It's nothing.
I hear you.
Basically.
I do like 53, 54 with Aurra, Greef, Mando, and that's my ticket against, in fact, that very team. I don't know if you missed when I was doing the defensive review. I do have that to fight. I also have this Rex, Bad Batch Echo, and Zariss. Valor was saying this is anti-Malik. And I get that, but, you know, he wasn't scouting me for this because I haven't used Malik on offense this season so far, so I don't know. Anyway, let's put this in. It's Traya, Nihilus. Alright, so the game plan, guys, is we're going to clear top, clear bot, do fleets last. That's kind of how I like to do it. Alright, so we have this Bo-Katan team. I think we're just going to triumvirate, guys. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming for what we're fighting. You know, this is Relic 8 and Relic 7 characters versus Relic 5, Relic 3, Relic 2. So, maybe just Traya, Sion. But having the delete just seems nice, and honestly, I don't think I have a use case for Sion elsewhere. What do you think, TJ?
I mean, that's a high quality team for something you might be able to just overpower, but I understand why.
No. Well, hey, if you've got a hot idea, we can take a look at what I mean. I could use, I guess, maybe Geos, but I don't know.
What are the other teams that you have on defense right now?
Here, we can quickly look at defense again.
Alright, so they're gonna swap.
Alright, here's what I have set. Had a good look?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Go down bottom.
Okay. I'm surprised on the Night Sister one. Why they decided to do the 2 and then leave it to Nest. It's kind of odd to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to your idea about what you would do about that team.
I've never seen that one. The idea is to let it stack, and then while it's stacking, because with her lead, they're going to nest it. Why wouldn't you... So follow my logic here. Why wouldn't you want to do trio on that one?
We could.
The stunning and everything they're going to do and the way they're going to try to ramp isn't going to work. And nothing's going to stick to them. And then you just one by one them.
So we can move that around. That does mean I need to fill in something else for this bow team, but it's a really weak team, so I don't think that should be hard.
I would assume they're thick. Well, I mean, it's only a Relic 2 and a Relic 3.
There's like GBA Soldier Spy territory here.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't waste anything big on those.
All right, so that means that I have RJT BB-8R2 for Dengar.
Perfect.
Traya, Sion, Nihilus for Daka. I have Padme, Ahsoka JK for the Rex team.
Yep.
Aurra, Greef, Mando for Bam, Kuiil, and IG-11.
I mean, by all accounts, it sounds right. By everything we're looking at it, I mean, that sounds solid.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta have the plan. You know how I am. I got.
Oh yeah. No, I think your approach on doing it, and I mean, worst case scenario, I think one of the other things you have too in the back pocket is Vader. So.
Yeah, I have Darth Vader. I have EP. I haven't really had to use them much, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
Where are you getting value out of that? Let's think about this, guys. We'll do just a basic.
So for me, the Vader's kind of like a clutch, right? So this last week, I actually placed him on defense, and I did that just to mess around because it was like a back wall change it up, right? So I put EP Vader on, but Vader still gets the job done if you can do the outspeed, and I think that's the big thing about it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Oh man, we're in real great shape, Vader class, yeah.
Yeah, this was this was no contest.
Yeah, 50. All right, 51. All right, it could have been better, but you know, it'll do.
It's just because that last hit,
Yeah,
that last little
I know,
swing
it was
she
a
wanted
bummer.
to do.
He did a lot of equalization.
Yep.
That sucked. But it is what it is. All right, we're committed to it. We're committed. Thank you again so much for the subs, though, Absolution. You're awesome. Oh, first time chat. Okay, thanks for handling that ban, Absolution. You're the man. Mike Monkey, alright, I'm making the executive decision. I'm buying the hyperdrive when it's on sale. I have the most tunes and ships, however, the energy and gear is nuts. Normally hate spending on this, but my god. Yeah, and then Absolution says the hyperdrive bundle is a value in Swugga terms. Honestly, I did pick it up along, pretty close after it was released for this account, which was already big back then. I enjoy everything I got out of it.
I did it for Cat because of those damn, what is it, Mark 4s or whatever it was. I was so behind and I got so mad. I was like, I'm done. And I bought the packet, but there was so much value going back into relics. It restocked like all of my, the lower pieces that you need for like the first part, the second part, and the third part. I was basically dead in the water on that. And that restocked everything. So for that value to me alone and the savings that it did, it is 100% worth it.
I hear you. It makes, I mean, it is a great value. It is probably the greatest value in this game. If you are inclined to spend money on this game at all, let it pretty much be that, if nothing else. If you were inclined to think, oh, I couldn't justify spending more than like $10 a month on this game, then, you might want to just kind of sit on it for a while if you're in no rush. I would save up the $100 and spend it on the hyperdrive. And yes, Absolution, you're right. You get quests that as you push through and satisfy them, they unlock more quests. But all along the way, you're getting gear, you're getting mod slicing mats, outstanding value. Yes, exactly, Dagger. The quest gives so much more than just what's in the pack. Mike Monkey says it's all 100 to 500 of probably every type of gear.
Yep.
Yeah, we could sing the praises of that for some time, but anyway, let's get moving on this Daka thing. Let's do Sit Triumvirate. Off and away. Yes, Dagger, the relic materials bump is massive too. It's true. It's good times. It's good people. All right. Probably what? I guess it doesn't really matter who I isolate so much. I just isolate somebody. We'll go ahead and do the sweep. No reason to not have pain on people. We will do this drain. Yes, very helpful. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of bop her down and then use the delete on S. That's kind of the game.
No, it looks solid. Like I said, it didn't make any sense not to do it. And the way they're trying to set this fight up, if you were to try to see something else and that was going to do something else, I could see it trying to be a pain and them never going away, right?
Yeah.
And them just continuing to heal back up and her continue to do her stuff.
Yeah, I hear you. Just perfect, guys. We'll cap off Nihilus. The Nihilus doesn't lose his max protection. Preserve the one banner. Drain, and we'll try and slow roll her enough to maybe get another turn on Sion. You gotta try and stick the ability block. Yeah, alright. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll do the sweep, because the sweep is strictly less damage. Basic, yeah. Okay, well, we did the best we could. 52 is solid for Sith Triumvirate. No drops, guys. No whammies. Alright, Dengar, Boba, Embo. Thinking RJT here all day.
The only thing you gotta remember is Dengar's there to block your hiding everything behind R2, so.
But only if he himself is stealthed first.
Right.
Which shouldn't be a problem, but I take your meaning. I take your point. But Dagger says 52 is a bar above par for Triumvirate. All right, fair enough.
Yep. Yeah, it's 5150, something like that. It's usually the solid average.
You can't do stuff. Let's think about this. I will counter
Things
into
that
Boba,
need
so
to
I'm okay
die.
with Boba taking
Chapter
turn 1. I think in anticipation of your point, let's go ahead and do this. Good. We have this Dispel. We could use it here to get rid of ability block. What do I think about that? We'll use the efficiency of calling CP. Yeah, Dispel board. Alright, basic. Despite the tenacity down, we didn't get the stun on the basic. Kind of a bummer. It'll work though. But we'll still get it done. Yes, that's tough. I guess I should Stone Age Embo.
Yeah, he needs to go back.
Yeah, we'll do the fire. That's a great choice here. Okay. Can't put people under stealth anymore because Dengar is stealth. Let's just stick with the stuns then, guys, because we don't have an incentive to try and use that. Good time for a Dispel. Got the big damage dealer out of the way. On to Embo. Stick with the script on the basic. Yes, we do have to use the foresight, but relatively minor concerns. Stone Age Dengar.
Now you can stealth.
Oof. Yes, now we can, but I'd rather try to get the stun there.
Yeah, he had the foresight.
Yeah, the foresight coming back was annoying. He's back under stealth, no reason to do this. We won't be able to really ignite him, but we probably won't stun him either, so you might as well try and do as much damage as you can.
It's also the TM reduction, so every time you're doing that special, he's getting the TM reduction on, which is good.
Fair enough. Let's pop this. Gained a little bit of protection back. Not enough to gain a bunch of banners, but 52 is, again, a decent score for RJT. Good stuff.
I would say with what you put on the wall, too, you're going to snipe a lot of banners from him. So at the same time...
You know what? I don't want you to say what it is that's on the back wall, but I do
I didn't see it.
I am going to DM you my card for my defense, and I just want to hear your reaction to what how you feel about what I play. So...
I already know how you play, Taz, so I know it's going to be something in quotations.
You already
in quotations, I know you're going to push it to the limit. So, and I know the back wall is always a surprise. It's like playing a Houdini trick.
That's right. The back wall is always where the magic happens, people.
Yeah.
That's where the good stuff goes down. Dagger, is the sound working? Tell me, people, how are the new sounds working? Is it actually doing stuff? Please say. But for the grace of God. It sounds like it's playing to me. Sounds good. Alright.
I would tell you, but I got everything turned down for you, so there's no feedback.
I hear you. What did I click on? This was the BAM team, so we're going to do Aurra, Greef, Mando, guys. It's been solid. And I took Aurra up to 7 this season because last season I had the rare occasion where she would get deleted doing this matchup. I haven't really come close since doing it, so I feel alright.
I'll tell you what, I faced one Aurra team, right? You would think, it's fine. They had her close to 10k damage. She was deleting people.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I was jealous. I didn't think to go look at the modding, and she just came in and she was just dropping me left and right. I was impressed. It was super good.
For shame, sir. Did not our match teach you the importance of the modding?
Well, you wouldn't think it's Aurra, right? I'm thinking
Yeah,
Aurra's gonna
I
stun
hear
me.
you.
I'm gonna
I
do it,
definitely
but
wouldn't have
man, oh, you would have loved it. I know you would have been drooling a little bit at looking at this and what she was doing.
No, that's clever stuff. Oh man, that was really good timing for that top of the contract. All right, guys. So we deleted BAM. Now we're gonna slow roll it here on IG, and we're gonna do the second delete on Kuiil because Kuiil is by far the most annoying thing here. Just stick to the script. Cycle turns. Yeah, we wanna probably, yeah, we can use that here. That's his big hit, so if we keep the turns kind of on par with each other, I'm fine just reading it out. We're going for the second delete, coming real soon to a theater near you. Dead. Okay, and now we just bide our time. If, Kuiil or IG-11 will get another turn eventually, and he'll do stuff. I think he'll do his, yeah, alright. We're still good. He could still do his AoE, and we still have Greef's ability saved. We're all topped off as we are. Okay, there's his hit back. We're still pretty much topped off. What's the turn meter situation? It's looking good. I think we got it here, guys. Right.
It's
here.
over.
That's
yeah, it was
54.
good timing. Good call.
54. Getting them. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate it. All right, Rex, Bad Batch Echo, and Zariss. So yeah, I'm thinking that Padme trivializes this, because once you have a healing immunity down, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
So you still have 2 GLs too.
Do I have 2?
Yeah, I saw Ray and I saw JML. So it's like don't discount
right.
you're getting points back.
Oh man, I did this wrong. What did I? What? Well, wait a minute. What did I show you in the card? Oh no, I did intend to do it this way. Oh, because I intended to use the Ray mirror for Ray armor L3, which is something this guy often sets. So I actually reserved 4 when the guy takes 4. So okay, yeah, no. The rest of the defense makes sense. It just isn't what I remembered when I sat down in the chair tonight.
Right.
Spent a lot of time on these defenses, so they kind of mesh together. Anyway, what were you going to say, TJ?
Oh, I was just looking at it, just making sure we get those points back. So those 51, 52s come back in with the 55s and 56s if possible.
So we can just do heinous stuff in the back. This was a good call. Let's kill us of this guy. Oh god. Let's just give you. Oh man, it would probably just be better. To beat Rex here, because that's just such an important.
There's no team. They don't have a team now.
Teeth, I mean,
you're done.
Teeth done got ripped out there. Good lord. Good lord, the damage. 51.
Yep. There's no team. You took care of the team.
Aye. All right, let's check out what our opponent is set on fleet. I saw that he likes his Executor on attack, so I'm expecting something relatively light back here. And we have Executor, which he set, contrary to pattern, but that's okay. We are nonetheless prepared. Executor and Chimera, so probably home 1 here for Chimera. And Malevolence, I think, for Executor.
Yeah, the problem with doing that Thrawn setup, man, and on defense, is you're gonna run fast with that home 1. They don't have Vader now. It's basically you're gonna delete Vader, and that's the fight.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so we can raise solo something, so I don't have to. All right, so the teams that I had. Wow, we haven't used Wedge on Chewie or anything, dude. We've done this shit the hard way. Why am I doing this the hard way?
Hey, I had to tell you. I saw the 2. I'm like, there's got to be a usage here somewhere to get you some good points.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we got on deck. We got something Han Chewie to use, because I know we didn't use that, right? We got Bacilla Ezra Old Ben, so we could say we could drop that, but honestly, it's a pretty easy 54, and I'm looking for more numbers than anything else. We got Veers Piett Dark against Finn, Resistance Hero Finn, and Poe. I mean, that's got to be like a 53. Asajj Zombie Spirit. I have Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, and Tech penned in. And that very well could be a 54. We have Gideon, Dark, and Shore. I can use JML, Cam, and Shock T. And then Nute, Django, B1. So I guess JKR, Jolee, Grandmaster is like 51, 52 for that, right? So I'm thinking maybe that's a Rey solo? What are your thoughts on that one, sir?
For which one?
So looking at this defense here, I originally had JKR, Jolee, and Grandmaster penned in for this new team, but I'm thinking I'm just going to go in with Rey solo there instead.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, me neither.
And then, I mean, I'm looking at the Dooku. I can't see why you don't. We're basically not able to top off Dooku with like JML or something like that. Only because they're gonna daze. Then you have there's no movement.
So
he's not gonna move any.
So I could move JML from that from the Gideon team to taking out this Dooku team. Bastila, Ezra, Old Ben is freed. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Spreadsheet. Okay. We still don't have Han Chewie assigned.
I'm looking at the Gideon, right? So yeah. Gideon's faster, but he can't beat a pre-hit. So if you lock off Gideon, you stop that. Chewie goes in and debuffs and gets rid of the short taunt.
Wedge Han Chewie or Kira Han Chewie?
Do you need potency? I know they get the CD up.
Yeah, they do get.
But I would think you'd want the damage, right? To stack it to, because basically you're going to stun Gideon.
You got the assist call and the dispel with Kira. You know what I'm saying? That's why I suggest her.
Yeah, I mean that could be good too because you could still stun. So, yeah, because if you open up on Gideon and then you dispel with Chewie and then you just start blasting in on Trooper, there's their whole team, right? They've got nothing left.
So I guess if that's the scenario, Wedge would probably be strictly better.
For the overpower, yeah, that's why I'm thinking that.
For the raw damage, yeah.
Yeah, knock out Trooper, get him off as fast as possible.
Okay.
And he's gonna power down.
And then we've got Rey for Nute Django. Well, yeah, Nute Django B1, right? That all still works. Sound good to you?
The Nute Django one, even though I know Rey solo, the Nute Django one, because she's. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about leaving JKR unused this round.
My whole thing is does enough of the stacks of what Nute does mixed with B1 being allowed to run free, because you're going to be hitting Rey. Yeah, you'll be able to swipe him out. So Nute goes away. B1's still stacking. It should still work technically.
But
I don't see why it doesn't.
There's a but in there somewhere.
I know. I just keep thinking because I've seen it, and I'm sure you have too. If B1 is allowed to go nuts, right, and he's just stacking and stacking, and it's compounding. No, I think you should still be okay. Because I know yours is faster too.
Well,
though, so you got some decent speed.
Let's let the chat offer their opinion on that one. We'll do the other fights here first. So we're gonna do Fin Poe. Let's get down to Imperial Troopers. Veers, Piett, Dark, roll. Okay, mark out onto Dark. Turn meter is sufficient on Veers such that we can actually do the hit here. Wow. Good God. Good God.
What fight? Taz, what fight were you talking about? What fight?
Nothing will save you from this guy.
Bye.
Just Hulkamania. Hulkamania.
Oh, it was cute though. It was a cute team. Well,
it was, yeah. It used to be there.
Yeah, I know. It lasted about as long as a selfie. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Dooku, I see your point with, man. What?
So the reason why I said JML on this is because you're going to open, right? We're going to daze.
Yeah.
You daze, you stop it, and then go right for DDK.
Yeah, I hear you. We'll do E-Flux off the bat.
You tell me your concerns, because I don't see why you need much for that. The big thing is them trying to ghost DDK so it gets the big hit on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable with that happening if I was running Bastila Ezra Old Ben, right? Because I'll take that punch.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that's why I was thinking to do that there, because it seems cost effective. Like, the premise of the team is Dooku and Droideka go under defense, or, go under stealth, and it's like, oh gosh, I have to hit B2, the target that I probably wanted to kill most anyway, like, ahead of Droideka.
But doesn't JML's opening with the E-Flux give you a turn to stop it?
Yeah, I know, it absolutely does. Like, nobody's going to argue with you here that, like, JML is an inferior option to Bastila Ezra Old Ben. I'm just thinking about, like, maybe we're thinking about it the wrong way for how we're using the GLs. Like,
okay,
what is Droideka going to do against Rey? Maybe I can use this JML cam somewhere, against one of the other teams. There might
that's
be
a fair statement, too. That's a fair statement, too. Because I would think the same thing. You're right, that the Rey can do just as much there, and eventually it's going to go out.
Yeah, and I mean, if we, like, again, the standard team that I would use against Nute Jango B1 would be JKR Jolee Grandmaster. So we're looking at like a 52 if we do that.
Okay.
Bastila Ezra Old Ben is going to be, I mean, I think it's going to be in a pretty good position. Like, we're going to put the ability block onto B2, and then we're just going to eat B2. Droideka's going to do stuff. We're going to have our shield get eaten up a little bit by that, but should still end up okay.
So I do see, I'm looking at SWGOH, right?
Yeah.
And one of the comps was showing it's Nute, Dooku, Jango, and JML got a 55 on that. So going back and looking at another comp, which is, it's 55. Let me see if I see any B1 in there. The fights that they're doing, though, are against non-B1 comps. But JML is getting 55s consistently against that.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's a pretty fair statement. I'm just... Troopers for 51...
Alright, well, while we're thinking about this a little more, Asajj, Spirit, and Zombie, that sounds like safe bait for Hunter, Bad Batch, Echo, and Tech, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to eat them away with that true damage.
Oh, for sure. Alright, let's see here. Bad Batch. How have you been using your Omega? I just got Omega to 7 stars, got her powered up, so she's available here for this week, but I haven't really found a home for her yet.
She just doesn't without the concept of the full Bad Batch. She's built for one. Yeah, but now, I mean, if you've got her built right, that she is subtle, right? People will down her and big hit single fire damage, etc., etc. But she still has her uses on that, and those longer fights, she does really good.
Chop. Okay, that's not great. I guess do this over to you so that you get your third stack. Move you in the right direction. It's not good that you're exposed, Hunter. I gotta be honest with you. Okay. You will come back. Okay. It's not good. Definitely roll out the stun, which we didn't get.
Sorry, but you're buffed though.
What's that?
You say you're buffed though, so at least you're buffed.
Yeah, we're back with our protection topped and all the goodness. Okay, that stun was a bit unfortunate, but not lethal. This spell.
Yeah, your Echo's running circles around him, so it's perfect.
Yep. So swap this. Basic you, that should kill you. Alright, that's the second one. And of course you get this penalty. Don't think I need to use this here, so I won't. This one over to you. Seems like a good call. Chop chop. Okay. Chop chop. Okay, keep stunning, that's fine. Do this move on you. Keep stunning again. Jeez. Then whack again. No defense up. Yep, dispel again. This one's actually running around its feet.
Should be coming up on your days. Oh!
Yeah, we're in trouble though. We're in trouble, straight up. It's taking too long.
Yeah, it's allowing her to ramp.
Yeah, exactly. She's ramping on us. We've gotten through the depths, but we're not effective right now. Geez,
big days.
Down to the wire. Yeah, gotta back out and get another turn. Can I get another turn? Yep, gotta back out. Alright guys, we had a drop, so that was stupid. We probably didn't need that.
I still think you made the right call. Maybe bad luck, but maybe
No, that's no.
Hunter, maybe Hunter Echo Record.
Maybe, yeah. I'll put it in the comments. So, one drop.
The team is sound. The team is sound. I think it's just one adjustment. I think Wrecker to allow the time to build it up, and then basically the days to the stun, right? And control the match.
Took too long to kill Asajj twice. Allowed her to ramp. Okay, so we got that one. So good news, we have options for dealing with that, including JKR. So we'll probably use JKR there. We had a good run there, guys. We were doing so well. All right. Gideon Darkshore. Let's just do this Wedge on Chewie thing, yes? Who are you going to plug first off the bat with this one? Probably Gideon.
You got to stop Gideon. Yeah, because if he goes,
reset.
he's going to stop the damage reduction too. So that whole thing,
that's pretty
and then him
critical.
trying to do it. Yeah. Because then your Chewie should go next. And that Chewie getting that the debuff on that, so that way you can go right into the Death Trooper.
That all makes sense. All right, plug him. Stun here, I assume?
You can, or you can also do the CC up, so do the third as well.
Yeah, do the shrug. Okay, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, definitely do the swipe here. And we're still looking to pop him. Don't allow him.
Yeah, he's got to go
turn.
and then knock him out.
That's it. Yeah, boy, do we have this sewn up. Okay, that's fine. We can stun him. Can't meaningfully stun Death Trooper anywhere, Dark Trooper anywhere.
Yeah, he's only got 2 stacks, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, his damage is trivial, but
Yep.
still took out all of the protection, which is huge
And
ass.
if that was 4, we'd be looking at a different scenario.
Oh yeah, super dead, but also it sucks to lose all the protection, but yeah.
Yeah, 53.
All right, 53, it works. It works, guys. Alright, 53. New Django B1. So, last verdict, last chance to talk about whether or not to take Rey, because Rey can be slowed down. Now, we without a doubt could take in Rey to clean up this Asajj team and use JKR Jolee Grandmaster against Nute. How's that sound to you? How's that grab you?
I like it better. Plus,
Yeah,
you're
me
using
too.
one person for higher banners on a cleanup, so it'll give you more back, in my opinion,
I like it.
and take no chances.
Yep. Let's stick to what we've been doing, this season very well. It's worked out for us, and this comp sometimes can even lose to the new Django B1, but it's pretty reliable. So we're gonna stick to the script. Knock him out the box. Yeah, Absolution. We're going for it. All right, let's do the spread. Mass in on B1. Got to take him out of the game. Down and out of the game. can't reduce turn meter on the damage immunity target, so we're going to do the slap, take an extra turn. We'll do a basic to keep foresight and to give some turn meter back. Take the sweep, max health down. We must pay the taxes. We will call JKR with the special so that we can pass it back to Grandmaster shortly and give it back that protection he lost. We almost lost Grandmaster here just now. Had that actually killed him, he would have stayed dead. Savior... I don't know if Savior would save from that. I don't know, actually. Alright, so he's still alive. He's still alive. He's gonna basic here. This is a tough decision.
I think it's the rocket hit, if I'm not mistaken.
It is the rocket, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head how the interaction with Savior would work. Anyway, it makes no difference.
Nope.
Let's finish this off. It's actually 2 attacks to finish it. Alright, great job. Great time to heal Grandmaster. Let's strip the turn meter off him if we can. Didn't get it. In on Django. We're doing alright. We're getting our protection situation sorted. Buff spread is good here. Basic down. Good dodge. Alright, that's a fine way to handle things. Must pay taxes. Basic again. Taking big juicy hits here. That's unfortunate. Alright, so that actually procs Savior. That's an interesting thing, right? We still want to pay taxes. Still want to call Yoda, who's got the defense pen. Alright, so Django's down and out of the game. Effectively remove the team. Let's get first life down. That's just...
So I'm going to tell you that Savior actually helped you for points.
Yes, it absolutely did. No disagreement there. Alright, we're going to pass back to Jolee. That caps us off. This is perfect, guys. Oh, no!
Oh, you bastard.
You.
Pass it? Oh, it's not going to matter. Yeah, I was going to say, you could pass it to
die
Jolee for the heal.
Yeah, we could have passed it and tried to pass it back over to Grandmaster for the top off, but yeah! Alright, 52. Alright. So that was what we expected in the worst case. Alright, Asajj, Zombie, and Spirit, we're just gonna rip up with Rey. But let's do this Dooku thing with JML. This is gonna be fun. We'll save Rey for last. How's that sound? Dramatic finish, guys. Jedi.
She is the last Jedi, so it's okay.
Yes. She is all the Jedi. Oh, that was such a bad line. Alright, so what's the script here? We're gonna do probably the speed up here. No reason to pocket Cam, so let's just have her moving. We don't want to go after B2 when we don't have to. He's ability, but he'll gain the turn meter. Nonetheless, let's go after Droideka.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Yep, that's pretty much all she wrote. We can go ahead and call you, strip the damage immunity, which would be opportune for you. Aha! So you get nothing. Protection restore. I think they're going to give it to us for JML. I think for 54. Yeah. All right. Well, good news. I can 54 a B team with a Galactic Legend, guys. You heard it here first. Alright, Asajj, Spirit, and Zombie cleanup. The great shame of the evening. Alright, Rey it is, solo. There should be, I think, nothing else required.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way, because you're going to swipe. As long as you get to swipe on one of them, it's it.
Absolution says, you are all the Jedi, but we don't bestow the rank of Skywalker on you. Need a, aha, soundbite. Okay, yes, Absolution. I will work on that for you.
Nope, that's not going to work.
No, unfortunately, that wasn't enough. It was something, but it wasn't enough. No reason to do the execute here. I really should probably just stack. Get our freebie heal here. Might as well basically which is right. Yes, so we're basically just waiting for ultimate. smashing and crashing people, and then hopefully we can do an execute pretty much right after. Keep the health up here. Get such a strong right yeah, they're just having their fun, gnawing at it a little bit. So what'd you think of that defense I said, TJ?
I haven't got to see it yet. I've been focusing on your match. Oh, look. It's all done.
Yeah, just an absolute thrashing. Nothing. We should. I should have thought more carefully about this and just did that in the first place. I mean, obviously, I had the option, so really, quite shameful to have to two-shot something as trivial as Asajj lead when I had all the tools.
I just saw your stuff. I like it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I feel like doing the Emperor Palpatine like hand thing.
Good.
I have foreseen it. Yeah, that's what.
Everything is going according
to
how I have foreseen.
That's a tricky devil.
Yes, it is. It is a nasty little bit of mess back there. So we'll see. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm excited to see that.
All right, so you guys know how it is with Executor. We've been doing well one-shotting it, but that's largely effective. Just the dice landing our way. I mean, it could go south on you for sure. So we're gonna line up same as usual. Let's get the Ebon Hawk up in here. All right. Anything I'm missing before we hit go on this one?
Yeah, you need to pray to the gods, the krakens, and the whales, and everything before you.
Pray to whatever god will hear you, because probably none of them will save you if this goes wrong.
Right.
All right, here we go. Yes, Absolution. I will get that soundbite up for next stream, though. You know, I got you on that. All right. So we do the special on the Houndstooth so as not to feed him more turn meter. They mass on the original Vulture, which is not the worst. I mean, whatever. It's interesting when TIE Fighter lives longer. Sometimes good things happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting. Right. They didn't go after the TIE Fighter, though.
And I'll tell you what, my Vulture droids must have killed one of their dogs or something, because they are just hot after the Vultures today.
I don't usually see them do that. I don't usually see them stray.
Yeah, well, it happens from time to time. All right, let's see. What's the spy roulette? Hey, we get the easy path today.
You lucky SOB.
We get the easy path today, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh, and it dies.
All right, thank you, TIE Fighter, for. Actually, it's okay with me if TIE Fighter dies off now. He's done the Lord's work. No hate.
But he dodged again, so you got to double the TM again.
He's a monster. He always was. All right, so we get the assist there. We have to base it here. No choice in the matter. We've got to put in our time to get out the chaff. Might as well base it. We can dodge otherwise. It is time. We do not have a breach on us, folks, so we are in business to call out Ebon Hawk. We go after our Mandalorian, and we're looking pretty good, to be honest. No assists, of course, but, that's part of the charm of the fleet is what it does.
That's a visual bug. I don't think that's the actual, get the bugs on him, or the...
Oh, yeah, he doesn't... Yeah, I think you're right about that, damn it.
Yeah. I knew what you were going for, and I looked at it, and it's like, yeah, it's that visual bug still there.
That's really intolerable. That's super annoying. We do want to put up the chaff again, so we'll go ahead and do this on the Houndstooth. Go back over to you, base it again, and we're just having ourselves a time.
You are having a good run.
All right, so we gotta go ahead and throw these buzzards out. That's fine by me, right? They hit him. That's cool. That's fine. Hitting hyenas part of the business.
Yeah, but they didn't do any of the no marks, so that's always good.
All right, this guy is down and out of the game. We are in seriously solid shape here, folks. Houndstooth, yeah, we're gonna basically remove that, so we do have to put up with that mess. Geonosian Starfighter, let's do the do. We do want to go after Houndstooth first. So important that he dies. Do we dodge? Does he dodge? No, he doesn't dodge. That's kind of nice, guys. Yes, absolutely. Just smash and crash him. Don't mess around.
Eel.
Call
so that way you
let's go after Boba.
Yeah.
Boba's ticket to success. Down and out of the game. IG and
go
we are in the clear, guys. glorious, absolutely glorious 55.
And a 55? Yeah, I call that a solid day.
Yeah, nothing to complain about. I would be completely off my rocker to complain at all.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this Chimera team will offer us no serious opposition, provided that Han is actually, Han and Chewie are willing to do stuff. Sometimes they like to sit around and just watch the days go by, think about better times, earlier times. Realistically, let's think about this. If all goes well, I would, if all doesn't go well, I'd want to do probably, we're not going to need Y-Wing, so we're going to drop Y-Wing. I haven't had to call him.
I think what you got is perfect.
Sometimes I don't even need a reinforcement, so bringing 2 seems kind of too safe. And I have made errors, guys, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to leave the money on the table. What do you think, TJ?
I keep the 2, and the only reason I say keep the 2, you're still going to get a good solid number, even if you don't call them. I don't think you need the Y-Wing. I don't think it goes that far. And you definitely don't need Phantom or Ghost, whatever you want to call it. I think what you have right now is just fine.
Yeah, Phantom 2 can be good people. I sometimes like the momentum play. Probably won't need it here, though. We'll see.
No, I think the way you're doing it is just fine. Because obviously, first move, we're going to knock out Vader.
No, not knock out Vader.
Oh, see, I go for Vader.
If we go after Vader, then as soon as his protection goes under 100%, B28 will taunt. We'll have wasted our time.
See, I've been able to clear it on the first move to where he doesn't even go. But maybe that's because, maybe my rebels are higher. But I don't even play with that.
But watch this. So what we did was we successfully killed the TIE Bomber, and then we're able to do the mass assist here, which, we're going to be in good shape. And I think I'm going to save my wiggle.
I would.
Yeah, until after these bombs go out. So we just sweep out Vader just like that. 28 gets a turn, which is fine. It's alright. Oh yeah, and then that's, man, I'll tell you what.
Hey, 68 too.
68's a solid number, folks.
That is a clean win. I'll say I'm wrong just for that, because that was beautiful.
Yeah, in my opinion, always go after TIE Bomber first. It's possible, I guess, to pop Vader, but what happens if you do get caught and then you just wasted a turn with the opportunity to probably kill the bomber?
I've never gotten caught, so maybe that's like being overzealous. But again, my stuff is like all R8s and everything. Like honestly, my rebel fleet.
That might be me being a little gun shy, because the way my brain works is that I'll remember if I've lost to something even once, and I'll be cautious about it well after I've long since over-prepared for that,
That's okay.
So, that's if that's the worst they can fault me for, I'm okay with it. Alright guys, let's pen it in on the sheet. Our attack run was okay, 3278's pretty middling for how we've done for this season. It's alright. The one drop was unfortunately on Night Sisters, so not sticking that one on the fridge, but otherwise a pretty solid run. Let's do the recap, and we'll see about rating you guys out the door. On attacks, no actions taken by our opponent. Don't know where he lives in the world. We'll see what happens. You have to follow me on Discord if you want to see how this resolves. So, Absolution, Dagger, if you're still watching, please kindly do single pings, if you would not mind, of the Discord, the YouTube, my Patreon. All of these fantastic options to watch my stream and support the stream. Alright, let's do the attack overview. So down bottom, we had this Lord Vader team. Now let me grab my sheet so I can see exactly how we dealt with these. So of course we did Slacker Walk Crew versus Lord Vader team. I added Crew because I wasn't confident about just taking the pair of Slacker and Watt in when you've got that enormous assault from this very, very powerful, well-modded Maul. I have no regrets about my decision, so, that came out to 47. This GG team we went after with Mother Talzin, Daka, and Spirit for 49. CLS we went after with Thrawn, Gideon, and Storm for the very first time, and thank you for the intercession of TJ, our special guest here this evening. It came out to a 53. Against Ray Holdo R2, C Armor for 50. And against Gas Arc and Fives, We did JKL, Hoda, and GK. And I think that might be the first time I did that. That was a hot recommendation from Stone14. Check him out on YouTube. Google search, YouTube Stone14 or whatever you want to do. But go check him out. He's got some clever ideas. He's worth your time. Over on top side, let's talk about Bo-Katan, Candy, and Sabine. So I originally planned using Triumvirate here, but it's absolutely overwhelming to use Relic 8 Traya, Relic 7 Nihilus, and Sion against this Relic 5 Bo, Relic 3 Sabine, Relic 2 Canderous. So we just did that with Geos for 51. Against Dengar, Boba, and Embo, we did RJT, BB-8, R2 for 52. Daka, Mother Talzin, and Nest, we took on with Sith Triumvirate for 52. Rex, Bad Batch Echo, and Zariss, that one was real smooth with Padme, Ahsoka, JKA for 51. Bam, Kuiil, and IG-11, you already know that was Aurra, Greef, and Mando for 54. It's always a 53 or 54. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it was a 52 once. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. All right, bottom side. Let's talk about that, and we'll wrap up with fleet since that was the very last thing. Against Fin Poe, we had troopers and our speeds were good, so that was a smooth 54. Dooku Droideka B2, we had the Galactic Legend of Spare. We utterly overpowered it with JML, Cam, and Shock T for 54. Against Gideon, Dark, and Shore down here, we used Wedge Han Chewie for 53. Nute Django B1, we used JKR, Jolee, and Grandmaster. And then against this Asajj team. So I went in with Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, and Tech, and I think I maybe made one or two turns that I should have played differently. Might be just as little as one. But the bottom line is that it took us too long to kill either of the Night Sisters twice, either Spirit or Asajj. Probably should have been mostly focused in going after Spirit because... Spirit is probably more fragile than Asajj, so that might have been part of a strategic error on my part. But regardless, we ended up having to back out. Asajj started to ramp, she popped Tech, and once that happened, I knew a back out was inevitable. So I went back in, and I kid you not, cleaned that up with Rey for 35. I mean, when I say I kid you not, it's, I should have done that in the first place. I mean, I had Rey sitting around. I should have thought to do that. And shame on me. If you're going to have the extra GL available, hell, make use of it. I mean, God, having a drop on Asajj and then cleaning it up with Rey for 20 banners down, shame on me. All right, let's talk fleets real quick. So, Executor, we had everything kind of lined up for us, guys. I'm not going to lie. It could have gone worse. We had the Spy pull out Cad Bane, popped him just fine. Was able to otherwise manage the fleet. Things got a little bit iffy in the middle of the fight, but we pulled out. Things worked out just fine, and we got a 55. That's really just about as better, all the better that you can expect out of that Malevolence matchup against Executor. So 55 is just peachy. And against Chimera, we used Home 1. Same strategy as always. Came out with a beautiful 68. So all in all, good set of attacks, except for the shameful moment against Asajj. But it looks like my admins probably stepped out for a beer or something. So I'm going to plug for myself here: Discord, YouTube, and Patreon. And thank you all so much for tuning in here tonight. Everybody who joined from the raid, again, shout out to Wolf. You're a G. Thank you so much. Shout out to our guest here, still with us here tonight, TJ5270. Thanks for popping in, man. You're always welcome to do that. I'm glad you did. You were very helpful.
Oh, always my pleasure, man. I always love helping out a fellow Shadowlander.
Yeah, fellow Shadowlander. How you liking that, man? How you liking the digs? How you liking your new digs?
It is an awesome place to be, and
is
you guys
it the quality that you were looking for?
Yeah, no, everything about it is like the TW setup, everything like that, the prepping, the planning. To me, is a super solid choice that I made coming over, and no regrets at all.
Absolutely outstanding. Well, I'm so glad to have you in the guild, man. You're a very welcome addition. All right, guys. Looking at our available options for stream, you know, the other night I was supposed to raid Dr. Zeppers because I got a raid from the Chain Gang, and the condition of accepting the raid was that, you know, if Zeppers was on when I looked to log off, I should raid him, and I kid you not 5 minutes after I shut off the stream, he started up. So I was like, well, fine. All right, so we're going to make that right here today and get y'all on out the door to see Dr. Zeppers. So let's hit that button. Again, it's been so much fun having you guys here tonight. Come on, man. Where's the Zap? Where's the Zap? There it is. That's what we're looking for. All right, guys. Gonna queue us up for raid and take us to the outro. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you here on Friday night. I don't have plans with the missus this week, so we are on schedule for 9 p.m. If it changes, I will let you know on Discord. But otherwise, it's been real. See you guys in a couple days. Peace.